It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks.
And this is a great chance, Kevin, for this team to establish some home court dominance. Long stand coming up in front of them, and an easy way to try and build.
Oh, the power on that threw down.
Wow. Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
Pass to Murray. Six on the shot clock. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for Minnesota. Misses the layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Up top, Chang. Out to the right wing. Stolen by McDaniels. The drive by Thompson. Here's Queen. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota off to a slow start. They trail by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. It's up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, if you look at Holiday's three-point numbers, they're more than solid. It's an underrated part of his game.
Here's Queen. Takes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Just too much Giannis there. We're seeing why they named him the Greek Freak.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw this game. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the field.
Murray, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Here's Giannis. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
Pass to Queen. Back to Lillard. Here's the screen. Off the run. And he overshot that one, missing. Minnesota leading by 5. Chang, no luck. Here's Queen. Murray outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Pass to Giannis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's it. First foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Watson with it. McDaniels picks him up. Watson's shot is good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
On the wing, Murray. Pass to Queen. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Jang. Back to Giannis. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And Minnesota has possession. 4-point game. Holiday with the 3. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Lillard attacking. Here's Queen. Good D by Giannis.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Jang. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Pass to Queen. It's stolen by McCain. Here's Watson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Queen can't get it to go.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Watson for 3. The Hawks trail by 9. McDaniels with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Holiday with it. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 5. Pass to Watson. Shoots over McDaniel. They retain possession. And so the first quarter is in the books. Minnesota on top, up by 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 7. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Guys, back over to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. And McDaniels, here we go. Shot by Collins, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Edey. Collins grabs the miss.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Powell. Stripped away. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Hawks trail by 7. Lillard scanning the floor. And McDaniels, here we go. Good work there as it goes.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense.
Pass to LaRavia. They can use a bucket. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
That's a 2 from Powell. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, you know, it's funny, but young Zach Edey has already established himself as one of the best offensive rebounders in this league.
Pass to Allen. Lillard outside. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Pass to Edey. Back to Powell. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. The coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Murray for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Minnesota leading by 7. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in the league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Powell. Fires from deep. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Howell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels outside. Here's Walsh. Smith scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. And then Smith with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Giannis, no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter. But look out. He can finish, too.
And here's Holiday. 6 points for him. Down low. Here's Watson. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Smith outside for the 3. Edey with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 10. Fade away. Atlanta with the rebound.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Smith left side. Here's Murray. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailed by 8. .50 left in the first half. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's Murray just grinding it out and getting rewarded.
And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that, and he has earned his swagger.
That one misses for Murray. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with an injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
And the Antetokounmpo inside. Stolen by Allen.
You see those defensive instincts paying off. Great anticipation to pick the ball and head the other direction.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Pass to Murray. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, you know, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
Pass to Giannis. Now, here's Watson. And Antetokounmpo inside. Fires away from outside.
A swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
The Hawks trail by 3. Murray outside. Lock at 6. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Here's Watson. Rebound by Murray. So it's Atlanta now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And that one drops for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Using his size, Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Number 12,
Lillard outside. Murray. Oh, look at that.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know Jamal Murray had that dunked in.
Instead, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Pass to Queen. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 24.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Pass to Chang. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
But when he gets going on the dribble, no one can stop Giannis. He's just too much.
Here's Queen. Back to Lillard. Taken away by Holiday. Powell, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Well, when you get the ball to Powell in a spot he likes, there's a good chance you're walking away with points.
Here's Queen, and the jumper is good. Queen's got 6.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Holiday from deep. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, Holiday finds ways to score inside and from beyond the arc.
Now Lillard, 5 points in the game. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Timberwolves making a change here. Timberwolves leading by 7. Powell outside. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul. Here's Heaney. It's rebounded by Walsh. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Here's Powell. He's got 6. Pass to Edey. Over Collins. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
15 seconds. Minnesota substitution.
Lillard with it. He's got 7.
Jackson.
And he drives in.
Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Here's Edey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 11.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. Lillard outside. Just 4 to shoot. And Grayson Allen hits from deep.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
The drive by Jackson. And the basket is good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
And there's the call on John Collins. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Substitution on the court.
40 seconds left to play here in the third. Edey down low. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Allen. Back to Lillard. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Walsh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, Powell with it. Over Allen. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Minnesota on top. Up.
The Timberwolves, 51.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Minnesota with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Powell. Here's Edey. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Powell with the screen. Holiday with the 3. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 4. Murray outside. The three-pointer no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Edey has it in the corner. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Minnesota substitution. Number 34. Giannis after the break call.
Now here's Murray. There's a screen by Collins. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, with that reach, Edey makes guarding the restricted area look effortless.
Watson's shot is good.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Shannon. On the wing, Murray. Shot clock at 5. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, offensively, you have to be aware of Edey. That man is 7'4".
Timberwolves leading by 7. And here's Giannis. Over to the wing. Watson for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Outside Collins. Pass to Shannon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Giannis inside. Outside Holiday. Now Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, another assist in the career of Holiday. We've seen him run point for a long time.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So both teams making some changes here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Powell, that's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Looking to end the run. Giannis grabs the miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
The Hawks trailed by 14. On the wing, Murray. McDaniels outside. Launches it. No good. Now, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Chang.
First, team first.
Watson for 3. Good on the triple. Watson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Queen. 6 to shoot. Powell pulls it in. Minnesota with the ball. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. And here is Antetokounmpo. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Timberwolves leading by 17. Jackson with it. McCain outside. Jackson with the screen. Tries it from 19. Getting crafty. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Fires from way outside. The shot misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Jang. Puts one up from 19. Does not go. The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Murray. The three doesn't go.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double. It's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Launches it. Three. Good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal. Team seconds.
Here's Jackson. So it's Minnesota winning this one east. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up.